Hello, everybody, and welcome back to World of Warships. No, I'm not. Oh my god. I need to just not. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts. God, I'm a moron. Help! Oh, it's been a thing. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I know it's taking a minute to load up, guys. It'll get there. Just give it some time here. Oh man, I'm a mess. All right, here we go. Uh Hello everybody. Welcome back to Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts. Welcome back to the Imperial Japanese Navy Legendary Difficulty Campaign. It is currently January of 1949, and there's a lot of things going on in the world. So, welcome. I do put it in the title, guys. I'm sorry. I do put it in the title what the stream is going to be. So, thank you guys so much for joining us. We got our work cut out for us. I don't drink water. How's it going? Dart, Dustin, Jacob, Strategic, Ave, Jonathan, Mundane, Mind Warp. Welcome everybody to the stream. Yeah, let's get this party started because we got a lot to go over. So, if you guys don't remember, we are currently at war. Look at the territory, man. Just look at it. Now, I will say this. I did go ahead and slurp up all of this territory here from where the Austro-Hungarian Empire was collapsed. Was it last episode or the episode before? So we went ahead and slurped up all of this territory real quick. Because, I mean, we defeated them, so it only makes sense that we would take their territory. So, we did. Anyway, our territory is extensive, to say the least. It is kind of ridiculous how much we've been able to accomplish in this particular series. Like, I would have never guessed that we would get this far. Like, this is crazy. Anyway, we are at war with the French right now, but that's not it. That's not all. The Italians are knocking on the door. They want a piece of us. For whatever reason, they want to show that they can help the French take us down once and for all. And the timing couldn't be worse for us because we've got 1.3 million tons worth of ships being, like, either built or repaired. Our ships are in dire straits. They need to be repaired. We have taken a lot of damage recently in this war of attrition against the French. The French have had a lot of torpedoes on their side, and we have seemingly run into all of them. So, not an ideal situation at all. I don't drink water. Thank you for the $10 bomb out of nowhere. This is for the last stream. Card was locked for some reason. It's all good, my dude. I appreciate you. Get some goats in the chat for I don't drink water. Appreciate you, my dude. Anyway, yeah, so we have absolute legends starting out the stream. We just got started. We have our work cut out for us. Like I said, we have a naval invasion that we've been trying to take Tunisia here. I would really, really like to get this today. We currently have 97% chance to succeed. We have a lot of tonnage sitting here, so let's hope that we can actually pull this off. There's no guarantees. But with the Italians knocking on the door of considering starting their own war against us, we are very, very close to finding ourselves in a whole lot of trouble. Fighting on multiple fronts is bad enough, but fighting two enemies at the same time while fighting on multiple fronts is rough for any nation, even a nation as powerful as we are. Kevin, Jay, appreciate you guys. Simpin, what up? Oh my god, that's loud. I always forget when I plug in my headset to my PC. The notifications.
This is for the last stream. Card was locked for some reason that day.
Thank you so much. I don't drink. Appreciate you, my dude. What up, Jess? Kevin? Appreciate you guys, Simpin. Welcome to the stream, guys. We're gonna get dug in, but yeah, we got to do something about this war with Italy too. We're in trouble. We're just, believe it or not, we are legitimately in trouble. If you look at our fleet power right now, we currently have an active fleet of 218, but 173 of those are submarines. And with majority of the French fleet being small vessels, our submarines are getting yeeted one after another. 17 of our ships are being repaired, with 14 more on the way. A lot of our ships are a long ways away. We have some smaller ships that'll be out in a short amount of time, but our battleships are the ones that are going to be out in a long time. So our new Yamato's Revenge class battleships won't be out for another 29 months. So we got to survive until then. But all we can do is try to bide our time until our ships get repaired and try to get this Tunisia taken. Once we get Tunisia taken, we will move over here to try to grab Mauritania, Senegal, French Guinea, and Gambia. Or, sorry, not Gambia. Liberia. Liberia. And move our way down the eastern coast of the African continent. If we can do that, we can take away their ports of their settlements here and cut off their, in theory, cut off their supplies for their interior provinces, and that would allow us to hopefully start taking their provinces a little bit easier. We do have a couple of land battles going on. We are very close to taking the territory of Senegal right now. I think it's Senegal. It might be Mauritania. I don't know which one we're attacking. It looks like it's pointing to Senegal, but we're very close to taking that, and we're also very close to taking Eritrea over here, or Eritrea, however you want to say it. But that would be huge to secure the western front, or the eastern front of Africa for ourselves as well. It's a long, long war for us, but we're slowly pushing them back. It's just, they expanded so much, man. We have had to absolutely push our Navy to the absolute limit to contain and then start to whittle away at their territories. It's just going to take time. And they have taken some time, or taken some of our territory here in the middle of Africa, but we will take it back with interest. That I can assure you. But in the meantime, like I said, the Italians are knocking on the door. They are not happy with us knocking on their door. I mean, Switzerland is like the only one that's kind of like sitting here without being taken. Obviously, you got Greece down here as well. But everyone else has been slurped up. Got a little territory here that belongs to the Germans. But like, we have just absolutely conquered pretty much everything at this point. It's kind of ridiculous. I'm not going to lie. So let's get this party started. Jessica with a $10 bomb as well. Your German campaign ended early in 1939. You had defeated all other nations except Britain and America. They allied with you. And after I defeated the French, the game said I had world peace.
My German campaign ended early in 1939. I had defeated all other nations except Britain and America. They allied with me lol, and after I defeated the French the game said I had world peace lol.
Ernie, thank you so much for dropping in as well. Thank you so much, Jess. Get some goats in the chat for Jess. And I don't drink water, please. Zen, how's it going? Bearded Angel, welcome. Appreciate you. Good morning from Ohio. It is current. I know it's late, guys. I'm so sorry. I meant to get started around 9 p.m. tonight, but I got home from the gym, I ate, and I have been absolutely dying. Today was squat and deadlift day, and I pushed myself really, really hard, and my body is just screaming at me. I should just go to sleep. But I'm here. We soldier on. That's what we do. So, from a research standpoint, you guys know the deal. We have not adjusted anything. This has all like been researched this entire time through our campaign. The AI has just researched everything over time. We have not set up any priorities or anything like that. Torpedo tubes are completely finished. Submarines experiments are completely finished. We do have some new torpedo propulsion, which is going to give us a little bit more range and less dodge chance and all that stuff. We also have, I believe, Mark III 19-inch guns on the way, which is interesting, but we're not really using 19-inch guns at this time. We do have Super Torp Protection 7 on the way as well. So, yeah. It's it's a lot. So let's get this party started. Let's head into February of 1950 and see how things go. But welcome, everybody. Hope you guys don't hate me too much for delaying the stream tonight. I'm not gonna lie. There was a point at which I was like, I should just call the stream off and just go to bed tonight. But I keep doing that with UAD, and I hate it. Like I actually hate it. Like I don't like not streaming these on their days that I've set up for them to stream. A serious incident has occurred which involves Italy. One of their profound politicians was assassinated in cold blood, and their government accuses us that we are behind this. They asked for humiliating concessions to forget the matter. How should we respond? They are asking for trouble. We should never accept this accusation. Prepare for war, if that is what they want. Yeah, we're going to war with Italy. Sorry. It is what it is. I'm not paying you guys because you will just come back at me in like 2 turns. So screw you, Italy. All right, we have a pretty nasty engagement here where it is the battleship Mamu, which is a Zenmetsu class battleship. I believe the only one left that is not currently being repaired. And it is against a lot of heavy cruisers and destroyers with a light cruiser thrown in there for good measures. This is going to be a fight. There is no doubt about that. So let's get this party started. First battle of the stream. Imperial Cat, welcome. Good to see you. Gavin, welcome. Any advice for the Zeton? Don't be too aggressive early in the match. A lot of people make the mistake with German battleship or battle cruisers that have torpedoes. They go straight in and try to brawl immediately. What happens is you get focused down early in the match. Try to bide your time, survive until mid to late game, and then make your pushes. If you can keep most of your hit points intact, the later pushes will be much more effective for those ships. So don't get overzealous in those ships. You will be rewarded for your patience. That's the best that I can give you. All right, let's go. Mamu, we're gonna need you to do everything you can do. I'm gonna have you guys go ahead and join up with Mamu. You guys will have the avoid torpedo on. Speaking of torpedoes, I will immediately go forward and try to dump all the torpedoes into gigantic mess of ships. We will launch at these guys. Ouch. And they immediately destroyed my torpedoes, because of course they did. We are launching torpedoes though. Alright, your job is to retreat from this point on. We're going to go ahead and start making a turn here, expecting torpedoes to be on their way. Remember, the Zenmetsu class only has 13-inch guns, so they're not the hardest hitting battleships in the world. But what they lack in their ability to smack the target hard, they make up for with reload and accuracy in theory. So far, that is proving less than true. We also have our 2 Chingen-class light cruisers with us to give us an extra bit of firepower support. Why are we not firing the guns? Come on now. Okay, there we go. Good hits. Go, first kill. You can see all the shells coming in from the Chingans doing their job out here. Remember, the Chingans are no slouches either. Let's go ahead and make our turn to counteract potential torpedo launch. Whoops. The Chingan class has 7-inch guns of their own, so they are no slouches. They may be light cruisers, but they are very nasty light cruisers. High fire rate, high penetration guns that are going to be devastating for anything that has light armor. I'm surprised at the lack of torpedoes that we've seen in this battle so far. Normally, their entire fleet just sends all wall of skill from every angle possible. So it is a little weird to not see that for once. I don't know if maybe we just dodged their initial salvo, but I mean, their heavy cruisers still have all their torpedoes on board. Maybe we've gotten lucky and gotten rid of the light cruisers before they can launch their torps. There was only one light cruiser, wasn't there? The rest was destroyers and heavy cruisers, so maybe we've just gotten lucky. Down goes the destroyer. I would like to shoot some AP here. Come on now. These 13-inch guns should be sinking these heavy cruisers. Like, there's no reason not to shoot AP here. Unless we're overpinning. Of course, we're shooting at the freaking... Focus that guy, please. There we go. Good hits. Get the secondaries focused on that guy, please. Angle away from these guys a little bit. Let the secondaries open up on the light cruiser. Taking quite a bit of damage, which is not ideal. This is exactly the thing that we've been dealing with this entire war. It's not that we're taking a lot of damage every fight, it's that there are so many ships that we're fighting that we're taking damage over time from just sheer volume of hits. It's not that they're doing a lot of damage when they hit us, it's that they're doing so many hits that eventually we do have to get repairs. Alright, let's focus that guy down. Get some HE, please. There we go. Beautiful. Alright, go back to auto. What are these heavy cruisers shooting? 8.2-inch guns. They're almost out of AP already, somehow. I mean, that's good news. But they do still have torpedoes. What are their torp range? Oh, We're in it. We literally just got into it. Let's not do that. Last thing I want to do is give them an opportunity to torp me into oblivion. Also, why are my... You're out of AP? So shoot HE. Let me detach you guys. Okay. Okay, fire HE. Since that's all you got. What is your HE range? 18 kilometers. Okay, so we're just outside of range of the HE of these things. We can successfully engage these guys at this range. Shame that we're out of AP, but we should have plenty of HE to do significant damage. Problem is, we're going to take a lot of damage here. Yeah, those 8-inch guns are no joke. How do we want to deal with this? Maybe we can get those destroyers to come back. Alright, go ahead and get in the division. So we're like right on the edge of their ability to even shoot at us. We really need to focus people down here. Alright, try AG and see what that does against them. Because I feel like we're overpenning with the AP. Everybody focus that guy, please. That guy has the lowest health. With the sheer volume of HE that we're capable of throwing down range, like, we should be able to deal with these guys relatively quickly just from burning them to the ground. Wow, you guys made it a long ways away, didn't you? Yeah, I don't think the destroyers are going to be anything to do with this battle. Huge hit. Okay, so we are able to penetrate them with the HE, which is good news for us. If we hit them, that is. %30 chance to pin at this angle. flooding. Down he goes. Okay. These guys either launched torpedoes or had them destroyed. I'm not sure which. So we're going to turn out and assume that the torpedoes don't have the range. Because they have 19.5 kilometers of range. There we go. Main thing is we've got to avoid like catastrophic damage in this fight. We've taken some hits, but overall, as long as we don't take catastrophic damage, these guys can stay in the fight and not need to be repaired immediately. Alright, let's switch over to HE with the main guns here, see if we can't punch this guy again. I gotta use the HE sparingly. If we can get a couple of big hits with the HE, that'd be huge. We need to hit the target, preferably. Need to pin it. Come on now. 40% accuracy and climbing. It's not quite working out, is it? A 104 more rounds of HE. Yeah, that was better. Alright, switch back over to AP. Maybe fire HE out of the secondaries. Good flooding hit. No, God bless America. Detach. You don't do you don't do anything unless I tell you to do it. Like, stop. You are the goddamn flagship here, man. Stop it. I'll tell you when you can retreat. Don't you dare. Alright, go ahead and start focusing those guys. I think this guy's dead. At least it appears to be. Okay, he's down. Alright, same situation here. If we can finish these guys off, then we are solid. What up, Zach? How's it going? Appreciate you dropping in. Horny Alf's in the chat. Appreciate you dropping in. Good luck on your stream tonight, my dude. Oh, these guys actually got hit with torps? Hello? Oh my God, you guys are amazing! Coming out of nowhere and saving, like, not even saving the day, but like just coming out of nowhere with the huge hits, taking down a heavy cruiser. I didn't even realize you guys were able to get back yet. We called them back and they come through in the clutch to absolutely yeet these guys. Well done. I mean, that was totally calculated. 100%. What up, Johnny? How's it going? I'm sorry if I miss anybody in chat. I've been kind of zoned in here trying to knock out these guys. Another big hit. That should do it. If not, this will. Beautiful. Alright. So, a pretty successful first battle. But you can see the War of Attrition is taking its toll. We lose 273 men in this one. They lose 6,200. We didn't lose any ships. They lost 9, including 4 heavy cruisers. So, huge win for us again. But it's just that we're taking a little bit of damage each time. And they just keep throwing these little ships at us that just keep chipping away, chipping away, chipping away. While we try to take these ports, man, it's rough. But hopefully you guys are enjoying. Like I said, I wanted to make sure that I get you guys your stream for Ultimate Admiral, because I keep missing streams, and I hate that. I try to be the most consistent like streamer / YouTuber I can be, but sometimes it gets rough. The new gunboat destroyers are completed. That's probably true. But they are supposed to be ready to escort the fleet of battleships. That is their job. So I don't want to go too crazy. Nope, sorry. Okay, we got Eritrea. Beautiful. And Senegal. Beautiful. They have initiated a major offensive from the Gold Coast against the Ivory Coast. They're trying. They're trying to counter us. They have 170,000 men, and we only have 56,000. It is so unfortunate. How are we looking here, though? 45% chance to succeed now. Why did it drop so much? Like, we still have... Oh, our freaking tonnage dropped by a ton, man. Let me guess, that fleet of battleship, or that battleship and stuff ended up... No, they're still here. So why did we go from having like 500,000 tons to having like half of that? I'm so confused. Obviously, we have everybody here that's being repaired. This is awful. Well, all we can do is let it play out and see where we end up. We do have 5 destroyers there. I mean, any tonnage that we bring over is really not going to be substantial with destroyers. We have a lot of submarines, but not a lot of anything else at the moment. At least we did get this. That wraps up the East Coast. So no more French over here. So now we've kind of limited them to this area over here. Problem is, if they keep pushing, they're gonna knock us out of here. They will be able to like push here, and that's terrifying. So if we wanted to counter that, we would have to move our fleet over here and start taking the Gold Coast like as soon as possible. But we're still engaged up here with Tunisia because Tunisia is being a giant pain in my ass. For whatever reason. So hopefully... Yeah, they have 4 battleships, a battle cruiser, and a light cruiser sitting in this port right now. That's why this is such a low percentage. Again, I wish there was a way that I could, like, engage them directly in their freaking port. Like, there should be a way that I strike them in their port. Like, that should be a thing. We're probably going to lose these submarines. Nothing I can do about that. They got a lone destroyer running around over here, taking on my submarines. They have some destroyers sneaking in from out here. I don't really have anything to counter those destroyers either. I don't think we have anything hiding back. Do we have any destroyers back here? Actually, I lied. We have 2 light cruisers. Let's move those light cruisers down here, please. I forgot. We did do that. We did spread out some light cruisers in our home territory to help protect us back here. Should be a little bit of stuff here anyway. Got a destroyer there. It's not a lot. Don't get me wrong, it's not a lot. That's a mothballed ship. Okay. So I think a mothballed ship there too. Four subs. Submarines. I mean, we have submarines. That's about it. And our submarines are... Oh, wait. We have these guys here, too. Move out here. I knew we placed some light cruisers in areas to defend our home waters. And that was a thing that I remember doing. Just trying to find them is the problem. Got a destroyer all the way down here at Tasmania. Fair enough. Just looking to see. We do have a destroyer here. Let's move that destroyer out. 3 battleships. Good God, man. The Italians couldn't have picked a worse time for us right now. I'm not going to lie. But, given the fact that we're at war with the Italians, we could take this finally, which would wrap this whole mess up, which would be a huge boost for me. But again, everything is being repaired right now, and unfortunately, it's not an option. So we have to wait. Unfortunately, patience is a virtue that I just simply cannot afford at this point. Because we are struggling. If we go back to politics, how many ships are being repaired now? And we're repairing 17. So we are not repairing more. So how did we drop from like 500,000 tons down to the 278? Like, I don't understand that. Like, I don't understand how we lost so much tonnage. We didn't lose any ships. Nobody left to repair. Unless it just hadn't updated, which I guess is a possibility. Alright, next turn. Let's go. Welcome, William, Nuked One, Thor, Captain Fierce. Appreciate you guys dropping in. Sorry it's taken me a little while to read you guys. Captain Fierce, we are neither the Axis nor the Allies. We are the Imperial Japanese Navy. And we are a solo power against pretty much everybody in the world. All of the red territory you see is ours. We have conquered it all. Slowly, over time. Hey, look! Province of Romania found oil. Guess who has it? Us. Let's go. Britain has sent us a telegraph threatening us for war. Britain, we can't right now, dude. Y'all need to chill. Why do all these fucking people want to come at us at the same time, man? Seriously. They all want us at the same goddamn time. Alright. 2 heavy cruisers with 8-inch guns versus our 2 heavy cruisers, or 4 heavy cruisers, really. Okay, these are 11-inch heavy cruisers. We should have no trouble fighting these guys, so we're going to take that fight. What do you do on this game? You get to design and build your own ships. and then take them into combat and fight other. It's AI, but you get to fight all the other nations if you want. You get to work on diplomacy around the globe, trying to like avoid conflict with some or start conflict wherever you want. But every ship that you see that we command, I have personally designed. So like these heavy cruisers right now, my design. Look at them. But as you can see, once again, war of attrition, man. It's a thing. You get enough people going to war, it's a real pain in the neck. You don't have to take big hits, but you take enough hits, it eventually adds up. Alright, our goal here will be to try to get some torpedoes off at the lead ship. See if the fog can obscure these torpedoes from them. Our torp should have plenty of range, 25.5 kilometers, so all we got to do is get close, and then we'll launch a widespread of a gajillion torpedoes. And by a gajillion, I mean we have 2 torpedo boats with 15 torpedoes each, and we immediately get hit. Alright, that's enough. Go ahead and retreat. Man the guns. If we can take these guys down quickly, that would be ideal. The less damage we take in the process, the better. They have detected our torpedoes. Whether or not we land any, it would be a different story. Given the fact that I have not seen any giant explosions yet, I would assume that they are not going to take any torpedo hits. We are slowing them down. It's going to make them easier to hit. And like I said, our 11-inch guns shouldn't struggle too much with these guys. We should be relatively well protected against 8-inch guns in return. But we are taking a few hits here. The sooner we can knock these guys down, the better. They are scoring hits, man. They're scoring a lot of them on the same ship. It's less than ideal. And again, this is a war of attrition that we're in. And we need all of our ships to stay alive. Can't be affording to lose any ships right now. Okay, down goes one. That cuts their firepower against us in half. Good hits. I don't want to get too close because they do have torpedoes, so I'm just going to keep our distance and peck away at them. Try to flood them to death here. Alright, let's go ahead and turn towards them here. Try to limit their ability to pin us, preferably. Again, the crazy part about this is if they start hitting us or start launching torpedoes. So we know they have them, and they have launched them, so we're going to turn away from our current course. Pray to God that we don't get yeeted by torpedoes. Okay, torpedoes have been spotted. It's hard to tell where they're headed in this fog. I can only assume that we're okay. Good hits. I know in the fog it's kind of hard to see what's going on, but that is part of the challenge of the game. There are no planes in the game. They wanted the game to focus solely on fleet battles. So there are no planes. There are submarines, but you don't take direct control of the submarines. You kind of just place them on the map to defend certain areas. You have counter submarines and stuff like that, or counter submarine play as well with depth charges and sonar and all that stuff. But yeah, I mean, depending on what country you start in, and what decade you start in, you can start all the way back in 1890 and work your way up to 1965, question mark? It's either 1960 or 1965. It's a very long campaign, but you can start in any of those decades, whether it be 1890, 1900, 1910, 1920, 1930, so on and so forth. Each nation has their own unique hulls, their own unique gun designs, their own unique tech tree. That it's not necessarily unique to them, but each nation has a specific ability to research certain techs a little bit easier. Oh my God. We have an entire flotilla of battleships versus our 2 freaking cruisers. I don't like our odds here. Withdrawal. Thank you. Okay, now we have the battleship Terror, the Aquila d'Oro class. It has 4 12-inch guns. That looks like a very old battleship if it only has 4 12-inch guns. So, yeah, I think we should be okay there. I mean, 12-inch guns are still scary, but he only has 4 of them. We have 13-inch guns, and we have 16 of them. Plus, we have our cruisers there as well, so in theory, we should be okay. And then, of course, worst case scenario. This is actually a heavy cruiser with 10-inch guns, which is a little bit scary because it has 9 of them. So, worst case scenario, we can take our destroyers and try to do like a YOLO torp run. Try to get as many torpedoes hit on that battleship as possible. So, we'll see how that goes. Alright. Light cruisers, you guys are to follow battleship, please. Destroyers, I need you guys to target the battleship. Speed up time. Okay, we should be able to launch our torps from here, in theory. And drop smoke for our team. For what good that'll cause. Friendly fire, motherfucker! God dang it! You trying to kill me? Damn! Chill with that shit. There'll be enough of that. They have detected our torpedoes. Will we land any? That is the question. Not sure if we'll land any. I know we launched them from a long ways out. Everybody should focus that. If you've got HE, use it. Alright, let's go ahead and have you guys disappear for the time being. We have scored some flooding hits on him. Let's go ahead and shoot HE out of the secondaries, please. Let's check out this design. I feel like this is an old design. Yeah, that would be a Dreadnought class battleship. And he only has 4 single turrets. Yeah, you got no hope here, Sunshine. You should have just surrendered when you saw us coming. Terror indeed. Yeah, I don't think that battleship was ready for this fight. Like I said, 12-inch guns can be dangerous, but he only has 4 of them, and he just doesn't have the... He's such an old design, like, he's not going to have any chance in this fight. Like, we were just going to beat him into oblivion. With higher volume of fire and more firepower. And there's another flood. That should finish him off. Shoot him a couple more times. I think he's dead, though. Okay, down goes the battleship. Everybody target that guy, please. Remember, this cruiser is a heavy cruiser with 10.2-inch guns, so he's no slouch of his own. But if he's got 10-inch guns, there's a good chance that he sacrificed, you know, some of his armor for firepower. So let's take a look at what his armor scheme is. Yeah, I mean, not bad. 9.5 everywhere. He's got 12 inches of deck armor. So he's got some armor, which is interesting. He also has a lot of torpedoes, so we got to keep that in mind. Torpedoes are scary. Okay, go ahead and go to auto there. Secondaries might be able to pin him with AP here. Okay, he did launch torps. Go ahead and turn away. Now that he flipped around, I can expect torps to come off the other side, so I better start dodging that direction too. There we go. Beautiful. All right. Overall, we'll take that. Not a bad fight. We did lose 103 crew. They lost 3,000. Another 2 ships sunk, including a heavy cruiser and a battleship. So good fight for us. Yeah, War on the Sea is another game that I need to try to get back into playing too. When we first played that, it was like as soon as it went into early access, and there was so many bugs with it that I kind of want to get back into it and see what it's like since they hopefully have fixed it. What up, Todd? Appreciate you dropping in. Welcome to the stream. Italy already wants peace. No. You made your bed. You're going to sleep in it. As soon as we get our ships ready to go, I'm going to take all of your territory from you. Scotland wants a Yamato's class revenge. Now, what on earth would you want a Yamato class revenge, or Yamato's revenge class battleship for, Scotland? The fact that they have destroyers here, and we have 2 light cruisers sitting right there, it's a little annoying. Would like to get over here and defend, please. Those light cruisers should be able to make easy work of those guys. Who is this? It's a single light cruiser. They still have all their people in the fleet. I wonder if these guys are being repaired, and that's why this is a whole thing. We now have a 71% chance to succeed, which I like a lot better. Still another naval battle going on. It is a heavy cruiser Carlo. Can we sink a heavy cruiser with our subs? No. Answer is negative. That is off the west of Africa as well. How's this going? They are advancing, but slowly, so that's good news. As long as they're not advancing quickly, we're fine. Just gotta bide our time. We will eventually get our ships repaired, and when we do, Lord help you guys. I will have my vengeance. Like, it's going to be a thing. Like, it only takes so long to repair ships. They will eventually be back. Some of them longer than others, depending on how many torpedoes they ate. All right. Let's keep it going. I know. I stopped playing that. I don't even remember the name of it. Starfield. I played it really hard for a couple of weeks there, and then I just got bored with it. It's too repetitive. Kind of got boring pretty quickly. Yeah, I'm right there with you, Jess. I completely forgot what it was called there for a moment, too. But yeah, it's Starfield. It was the Bethesda game. I had high hopes for it. It was okay initially, but it just got repetitive real quick. We do have some new stuff coming up on the channel. We've already done Arms Trade Tycoon tanks. So that that'll be on the channel as it gets developed. We have there's a new game that's actually just come out on Steam that I will be streaming probably for the first time this week. That is called Corsair's Legacy. The developer sent me a key for that to download, so I downloaded it today. So that should happen some point this week. Also, we're very close to 50K, guys. Like, we are knocking on the door of 50K. Less than 100 subs away from 50,000 subscribers, guys. So we got a big thing coming up for that. Yeah, let's go ahead and get the alliance going with the United States. Why not? We do have some unrest, so we will go ahead and get rid of some unrest. So we did sign an alliance with the United States for the moment, which should help us a little bit, especially if they're currently at war. We have the battleship Oyasumi and the battleship San Joaquin, which is a United States battleship of only 8,000. What kind of fucking battleship is only 8,000 tons, U.S.? Good Lord. What are you bringing to the fight, man? You're not the U.S., are you? Who is this? Who owns this ship? Persia. Persia bought this ship off of us. It is a San Joaquin class battleship. It is 8,000 tons. This thing is not going to do like, it's actually not going to do Lord have mercy. All right, battleship is Oyasumi. Good luck. It's a Zenmetsu class battleship. Just came back from being worked on. And now it's going into torpedo hell. Lord have mercy. These are small-ish destroyers. So there's that. So maybe these guys are older and they don't have, like, long-range torpedoes. If they don't have long-range torpedoes, I like our odds. The Zenmetsus should be fully capable of removing destroyers with impunity. We'll see. Michael K., welcome. Greetings from Denmark. Well, greetings from Ohio, my guy. Appreciate you dropping in. Hopefully you enjoy. Oh, when we start the campaign, Captain Fierce, if you go back to episode 1, we actually started this campaign with, like, AI-generated ships. It was awful. But we managed to survive our first war with China by the skin of our teeth as our brand new battleships that I designed came out right towards the end, and then just cleaned house. So if you're interested in those old small battleship designs and all of that, I highly recommend you check out the first couple of episodes. And then our progression through the dreadnoughts, the super dreadnoughts, the modern battleships. It's been a lot of fun. Oh yeah, Suma. I mean, look at the size difference between this. This is a battleship. This is a goddamn bat toy. Look at the size of this thing. What is this? It's like a tugboat. You can be a tugboat for my battleship. What are we doing? All right. Dude, the size difference between these two ships is absolutely astounding. But like I said, we should have no trouble engaging these destroyers. Look at the size difference of those ships. Modern super battleship, not so much. Persia's trying, okay? They're trying. That's all that matters. After this is over, will I take a break from Ultimate Admiral? I don't know. I don't know. Believe it or not, the Ultimate Admiral streams have gotten to a point where they're decent in terms of viewership, whether it be from live stream as well as like the views after the fact. People seem to enjoy these now, which is awesome. It's nice to have a second series of things that I can play consistently and get some decent looks at. Now, I can only assume that these guys have, like, longer range torpedoes. Until they get discovered, I'm gonna keep my distance. There's no reason for me to close anywhere near these little turds. We have the standoff firepower to just absolutely annihilate these things. So we're gonna use that to our advantage. Can we target this guy, please? Oh, there's a good hit with the 13-inch guns. Let's go. Okay, down he goes. Okay, torpedoes. Range of 4.9. Oh yeah, these are older torpedo boats. Let's go. I have no problem dealing with older torpedo boats. It's the newer ones with the 20-kilometer torpedoes that are the problem. Oh my god, speaking of which. Look out! Torpedoes inbound! That must be the Italian ship launching that one. Okay, we're fine. I like how this guy can't even shoot at anything. Like, this guy legitimately cannot even fire his guns at anything yet. We're engaging these guys at a range that he cannot physically shoot them. That's how old of a ship this is. Oh, shit. Turn! Oh! It was a dud. We're fine. Little turds. There we go. I like it when we one-shot them. More of that, please. More main guns go boom, please. Alright, let's slow down. Try to let the torpedoes pass. Oh no. They actually anticipated us slowing down here? Speed up! Yeah, we took a torp. That's unfortunate. Need to detach these guys. Send this guy away. Just retreat. You're holding me back. I can go much faster without him. Where do you think you're going, Sunshine? All your friends have abandoned you. And by abandoned, I mean they're at the bottom waiting for you. You will join them shortly. Open up the angle. Fire all the secondaries at this little turd. Or just kill him with the mains. That works too. Took one torpedo in that. I'll take that. Protect the tugboat. Yeah, you're not wrong. Yeah, Poland is ours now. So what happened is likely that the game had, or like, maybe Italy had him as an ally or something, or I don't know. It's hard to believe, but I'm assuming that the ships already existed in, like, the ocean before this happened, so it's just the game's way of cleaning up the ocean, I think. Yeah, that Persian ship was literally a 16-knot tugboat. That was about all it was. Meanwhile, my modern battleship's capable of 30 knots. Broken Arrow looks like a lot of fun. I actually haven't watched any of that yet. I know that there's been a couple of people talking about it. I think Stealth has started doing some videos on it. But I haven't actually got a chance to watch any of it yet. But anyway, there's a couple of games coming. One of them I can't talk about yet. The other one I will be able to talk, or I can talk about, which is Corsair's Legacy. Corsair's Legacy is kind of like a open, from what I understand, it's like an open world RPG pirate game? Question mark? I'm not sure exactly what I'm getting into with that one, I'll be honest. If it's good, it's going to be fantastic. Because I love that sort of stuff. I absolutely adored Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag. So I do like that era of combat too. So it'll be interesting to see. But it's called Corsair's Legacy. It's available on Steam. I believe it's already came out. So that'll be an interesting one. All right, so here we have a Delfino class heavy cruiser. It has 10.5 inch gun or 10.2 inch guns versus our Ottawa class or Chingan class light cruiser. I mean, this could go either way, to be fair. What up, Manny? Welcome. Hope you're having a good night. I can't remember if you're out west, but if you are, be safe out there. I know they've been getting a lot of flooding and rains over in California. So be safe. Alright, Destroyer, you're going to actually go out and spot for me. Shoot HE initially. See if we can get some cheeky torpedoes off early here. He's at 20.2. What are... this is one of our older destroyers. Okay, I'm gonna have to get a little closer. Basically, he hasn't seen us yet. Actually, he says... I guess he has seen us. He just can't shoot us yet. We're going to try to bomb in closer here. Get within torp range. Our torps are 18.6 kilometer range. Which I would assume he would be able to shoot. So we got to be careful. So at this point, we are right on the fringe of torpedo range. I know technically it should be in range, but he's moving away from us, which means we got to get closer still. All right, our current range is 18.2 kilometers. Closing here, we're at 22 kilometers. HE is capable of firing 18 kilometers. Let's go ahead and shoot some AP at him, I guess. If we can fire at him, we can fire at him, so might as well try to hit him and maybe slow him down a little bit. Never know. Miss all the shots you don't take, right? We're at 18 kilometers. Keep closing the distance. Almost got him identified. Our ability to pin him at this distance is definitely going to be lacking. Because if I remember correctly, he had something like 12 inches of deck plating on that thing. So that will definitely defeat our 7-inch guns. Look at this cheeky little bastard. Okay, there's a hit. Not much, but something. Alright, can we actually launch our torps now? He turned away from us. He knows. He knows what we're trying to do here. All I need is to slow him down a little bit. He has 40.5 knots at top speed. He's faster than my light cruiser. How does he have so much armor? Okay, he actually doesn't have that much armor. Never mind. He has enough, potentially. Uh-oh, now he's shooting at me. Alright, let's try to keep closing the distance here. You can see, once we get to a decent, like, shot solution, like, we should shred this guy. I thought he had more armor than he does. Our AP should be plenty to go through this guy. We just gotta get some decent hits. Problem is, we don't have that much AP. Only got 500 rounds of AP left. These are meant to be HE spammers. Problem is, he's faster than us, so trying to close the distance on him is going to be a problem. If he maintains course, we should be able to intercept him by going this direction, because he seems to be going from left to right. And our HE can fire out to 18.3 kilometers, so we should get in range to shoot him with HE here relatively soon. Let's take a look at this thing. Yeah, he's kind of heading away from us. Again, this is the problem. He gets to dictate the engagement because he is faster. Overall, not a bad looking heavy cruiser. Weird design, but you know, he is kiting away, so it kind of fits his design. I kind of want to save my AP until I get close. Like, he's faster than my destroyer, man. That's crazy. With a heavy cruiser that has 10-inch guns. And he's staying, like, right on the edge of our HE ability to shoot. What if I go dark? Can I close the gap? Or is he still able to shoot me? He can't see us. He lost sight of us. There we go. That allows us to close the gap a little bit. Come on, baby. Slow him down. We only got a 12% chance to hit this man at this range. We're sending a lot of rounds downrange, so. There we go. Destroying torpedoes. Okay, odds of pinning is 17%. HE's doing a pretty decent job of shredding him. I am going to switch to AP and see if we can get any pins this way. As soon as we switch to AP, he immediately turns away. I'm gonna leave it because he's gonna turn back. Destroyed some more torpedoes. Getting partial pins. Yeah, I think HE is gonna be the way. All right. A little worried about being this close to 10-inch guns, I'm not gonna lie. But our HE seems to be doing the trick. We are causing flooding as well, so that'll slow him down. Not to mention the casualties he's suffering. He's up to 30% casualties. So, it's good news for us. Alright, let's try AP again. If we can get some flooding, we'll slow him down a lot. There we go. There's the flooding we needed. Beautiful. Just keeping our distance where we are particularly good and he is not. And beat the hell out of him. There we go. That was a beautiful engagement. It may have taken some time for us to close the distance, but we had to do what we got to do, you know? That smoke screen made him think he could come back and chase us, and then we were able to ambush him at that point. And once we start slowing you down, you're in trouble. We didn't even lose a single crew member. What up, Terminator? Good to see you. Good to see you, Miku. Thor's in the chat. Did you intend to make the stream as members only? No, I didn't. Oh my god. I'm so sorry. Well, that explains a lot. Why is it members only? I've never made a members only stream. Save. Thank you for letting me know that. Thank you for telling me that. Yeah, I don't know why that happened. That was weird. Yeah, I don't usually do members only streams. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. What up, Ender? Welcome! See, here comes all the peoples. So sorry that it was a members-only stream, guys. I'm a dum-dum. Withdrawal, please. I said withdrawal. Thank you. Heavy cruiser Polero versus 4 of our light cruisers this time. Yeah, good luck with that, sunshine. You couldn't take down 1 of our light cruisers. You're darn sure not going to take down 4 of them. Oh, look, immediately went up from like 25. I was wondering why it was so low. I mean, yeah, I started a little bit late. Hey, look, it's a Northampton class, aka almost exactly what a New Orleans is. What up, Tyler? It's been a good night, and I apologize that I screwed the pooch and let you guys not be able to see it for the first hour and a half. I'm so sorry. I'm a dumb. Dude, I'm telling you, I should have probably just not streamed tonight. But yeah, that's one of those situations. You know what? I think we are going to keep these light cruisers in a abreast formation. Let's speed up time here. Enemy has been spotted. Currently at 22.5. Torps have 18.6 range. So, yeah, we're not going to be able to do anything there. But we have a lot more shells going down range this time. So hopefully we should be able to deal with this a lot quicker this time. See if we can't get him to close the distance again. Yo, Thor coming in and dropping 20 gifted memberships on the chat. Thank you so much, man, with a $20 bomb out of nowhere. Appreciate you. Get some goats in the chat for Thor. Coming and saving the day. Letting me know that I screwed up. Appreciate you guys. What up, CLR? Brian, appreciate you guys all dropping in. Alright, let's go AP. At this range, we should have no trouble pinning him. We are literally 11.8 kilometers away. There we go. It's our first flood. Alright, go HE. He's turned away from us. Hit him with all the HE. Burn him to the ground. There's a little turd trying to torpedo my destroyers. Is that 4% of his crew lost? Again, with all the shells flying down range, we should have a lot more hits on target right now. Come on now. Burn him to the ground! Make him rue the day he ever decided to fight us. We've already taken out all of his torpedoes at this point. Now it's simply waiting for him to sink. He did hit me, little turd. Overall, I'd say that was a success. Jessica with a $2 bomb. How many did you need to get to 50,000? Less than 100. I don't know exactly, but it's less than 100 at this point. So we're very close. Very, very, very close. Yeah, I think it's 1965 that they end. I'm no expert, but these guys look like they've had a bad day. That's a heck of a list. Oh my God. Jessica with the 50 gifted memberships out of nowhere. Thank you so much. A $50 bomb. You guys are crazy. Y'all got to get some goats in the chat for everybody. Anubis, what's up? Y'all are crazy, man. The current amount of subscribers we have is 49,908. So we need just 92 subscribers in order to get through. But just know that when you gift memberships, it's not actually subscribers. So while I do appreciate it, if that was your goal, that's not going to work. But I do appreciate you. Mundane coming in and dropping 5 gifted memberships too. Y'all are crazy tonight. Thank you guys so much. You guys are awesome, man. You guys always have been. I appreciate every one of you guys. I really do. Like, I don't think you guys understand just how much I love you guys. Like, you guys have made this possible. Like, you really have. This past year has been a really, really challenging one for me personally. So, you guys have no idea just what you guys mean to me. God darn it. Battleship, you're pissing me off. Also, destroyers, can you not get shot up, please? I would much appreciate it if you guys didn't get shot. At least we're in range for the HE. Ouch. Why are we getting hit so much all of a sudden? Alright. Alright, back off. This guy's being a problem. Attach, please. You go at that little turd. You two are going to follow Battleship like you're supposed to. No more of that crap. What up, Nuts? How's it going? Also, I see what you did there. Cannon, how's it going? Appreciate you dropping in. Welcome to the stream, my guy. There we go. Good hit. There we go. That was a good hit. That'll slow his little butt down. Bet you're not doing 40 knots with your ship half full of water. Jessica with another $5 bomb. Have a good night. Appreciate you, man. Oops. Sorry about that. But thank you so much, Jess. And everybody else, like, for reals. What up, Lightfoot? Mark, appreciate you. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Good morning. That should be the end of that heavy cruiser. If not, one more salvo from the battleship will do it. There we go. Alright, we lost 64 crew members that time, but they still lost their heavy cruiser. You had a water pipe burst under the house today? I'm sorry to hear that, man. That's never fun. Been there, done that. Been there, done that. Got the scars. I've had every conceivable version of that. Whether it be a pipe bursting under the house, whether it be having your when I grew up in a trailer, our trailer had I think it was a 4-inch, maybe 5-inch line that went the entire length of the trailer from the rear bathroom all the way to the front bathroom and down into the septic, right? And the way that the trailer was built in 1986, which was the year I was born, like there was no like T-junctions or anything, so you couldn't like open it up and get a snake in there easily. So we had to actually cut the pipe. So imagine cutting a sewage pipe that's full of sewage because it's clogged up, and having to be in a tiny ass crawl space on your belly and back with nowhere to go. Like you can't, you literally like 2 or 3 feet is all you have underneath the trailer, in the nasty mud, dark, the stench. And then as soon as you cut that line, you got all that sewage rolling out on you. You're rolling around in it trying to do your job. Man, it sucks. Yeah, been there, done that. Been there, done that. But I definitely feel for you, my dude. We are losing a lot of transports in the Mediterranean and the Atlantic. Okay. And we have initiated a major offensive from Syria into Iraq. Oh, that'll be interesting to see. How many we got over here? 247,000 men from Syria invading Iraq right now. We'll see how that goes. Hopefully that works out. Got submarine fights over here. That's going to be a dead submarine probably. Yep. Got another submarine fight over here. How is the destroyer not engaging my god darn... They're engaging my subs, but not the freaking cruisers. Hello? Cruisers, do your job. Kill the destroyers, please. Like, this is your whole job. Hunt and kill. They're right next to you. Get rid of them. Anyway, in other news, we do have some ships over here. That's just one destroyer. How are we doing for the repairs? 10 months, 4 months, 11 months. I mean, we got so many repairs going on, man. 1 month until Oyasumi comes back. It literally just finished getting in a fight, man. Why is it repairing again? Like, it didn't hardly take any damage. Come on now. 100% chance. 2 months. Let's go. These guys are pushing, which is not ideal. I'll be real honest with you. I don't want to lose the Ivory Coast. That's a lot of money. There's a lot of money right there. Like, do we not? I mean, Italy is in an alliance with France now. And that's not helping. But are we not in an alliance with the United States? Like, where are you guys? You're not at war with anybody yet. Then why are you in an alliance with me? Can I call you in? I'm gonna need you to step in and help. Improve relations with Britain, please. The last thing we need is them coming back for some more at the moment. Alright, keep it going. Yeah, we're currently fighting the French and the Italians. And our ally is not even interested in joining the war yet. Like, I need the alliance to step in and help. Right. Italy is accusing us of war crimes. I mean, victims are going to be inevitable. Sorry. Hate to break it to you. It is a thing. One light cruiser versus 2 battleships and a battle cruiser.
We love you too. Keep them Kansas videos coming. Lol, on that note, good night everyone, and please subscribe to the channel. 50,000. Here we come, baby.
Dude, why are they attacking my light cruisers with this much? Like, I need my battleships to be fixed. This is ridiculous. Dude, it really doesn't want me to get out of this, does it? Alright, we're gonna just turn and run. What up, Guru? How's it going? Appreciate you dropping in. Jim, good to see you as well. Yeah, nothing will wake you up like a face full of raw sewage. You're not wrong. Alright, so... Alright, light cruisers. You're going to retreat. 2 destroyers. I'm going to have you guys run in and dump torps. This may or may not be a suicide mission. I just want you guys to dump torps and get out of there. Yeah, this seems like a bad idea. I'm not gonna lie. This seems like a terrible idea. Torps, torps, torps. Get out of there. You did your job. Run away. Run away bravely. Line abreast, please. I want to take minimal chance of you guys both taking hits for no reason. Serpentine it. Serpentine it. Beautiful. We hit something. More torp hits. More torp hits. Let's go. Definitely not going to be enough to kill those battleships, but it'll wake them up. Just got to waste time until we get loaded here. We will target that guy in the front. Ooh, that was close. Alright, we playing with fire here. Come on now. Let's not be stupid. Back into a line ahead formation so I can better anticipate where these shells are going to come. Ouch! That hurt. Yep, I think we need to get some distance here. And down goes that one. Well, that's unfortunate. Boy, it is terrifying watching all these shells come flying by, knowing that any one of them is fully capable of sending us to the Shadow Realm at any moment. Woo! Torpedo launchers, please get low. Oh, dear Lord. Oh! This is terrifying. Dude, how would anybody try to do this in real life? Oh, dear Lord. I can't tell which way they're going. They kind of look like they're going that way now. Alright, let's go ahead and do this. This is a death sentence. Nope. Launch the torps, please. Please launch the torps. Aggressive. Oh God, it hurts. Oh yeah, yeah. Let's just not. Never mind. Dude, that's a lot of firepower headed our direction, man. Cisco, thank you for re-upping for 13 months, my dude. Wow. That, yeah. That did not go quite to plan. We lose 2 destroyers, they lose 1 light cruiser. Not a great trade, if I'm honest, but we did damage their battleships. We hit a couple of torpedoes. How do you re-up your membership? Not sure. I think it's just a monthly auto redo thing, isn't it? Like when you sign up for a membership, isn't it just automatically redone? And yes, Llama, we are right there, my dude. We are right there. Less than 100 away. Less than 100 away. Can you believe it? I can't. I legitimately cannot. All right. Unfortunate. Okay, now we have these battleships. 4 12-inch battleships versus our 4 11-inch battle or heavy cruisers. Now, these battleships may have 12-inch guns, but they only have 4 of them each. So that means they have a total of 16 12-inch guns in a group. We have 12 times 4. We have 48 11-inch guns. I'll take those odds. What up, Matthew? Appreciate you dropping back in. Awful late for you to be up, especially considering you got school in the morning, I would assume. What up, CT? Appreciate you dropping in. Alright, they have 4 battleships versus our 4 heavy cruisers. So It'll be interesting to see how this goes. I believe in our heavy cruisers' abilities. Also, our destroyers could potentially throw a wrench in these guys' plans. I think this is the front guy. We're gonna smoke up, try to close the distance. Like I said, from sheer volume of fire, we have these guys beat, and it isn't even close. Torps should be, yeah, I was going to say, we should have the long-range torpedoes. Torps in the water. Ouch. Alright, retreat. We did get some of the torpedoes away, and we're attacking both the front and the rear here with the 11-inch guns that we're using. And the destroyers are soaking up a lot of the firepower capabilities of the battleships, which is not ideal for our destroyers by any stretch. But it's better than them shooting at our at our heavy cruisers, I suppose. I would expect some torpedoes to be making themselves known any time. Ouch. We really need to focus somebody down. Like, target one person, please. Focus them down, one at a time. The sooner we can do that, the better. We are taking a beat down, man. When it comes to volume of fire, we're capable of doing it, but it's the hits that we're not able to take as heavy cruisers. Like, at the end of the day, that is still battleships shooting 12-inch guns at us, even if they don't have very many of them. They don't need to hit a lot of them. We are only heavy cruisers. They have a lot more survivability than we do. Even if they're not the most survivable battleships in the world. Yeah, I think we need to withdraw. I may have overestimated our capabilities here. All right, retreat. Line abreast, please. The problem is we got stacked up a couple of times, and what that means is these guys end up hitting multiple times for no reason. It's not that they're super accurate, it's just that they're shooting into one area and they're hitting multiple ships. Unfortunately, Nishi is getting obliterated. I'm gonna try to dodge using Nishi here. See, this is what scares me, is because they're shooting at Nishi, they're gonna end up hitting these other guys. I want those guys to go. I mean, we almost took out one of them. And we damaged everybody. We don't have the survivability for a long, drawn-out war with these guys. Retreat, please. Oh no. Survive, Nishi! Survive! Damn you! Please don't die on me. You can do this. Hold on a little longer. Just hold on, Nishi. I'm trying so hard to keep you alive, please. Just a little longer. We're doing a measly 20 knots. Survive, Nishi! Oh god. Just gotta get you to survive. I feel it's just a matter of time before they land a hit here. And I don't think these guys are gonna make it back in time. We go back towards the destroyers. We have you guys are retreating. God, it's so close. Live, damn you, live! Every one of these shells are 12-inch shells that could end us at any moment. One flood is all it'll take at this point. One single solitary flood. Where's our destroyers? Okay, destroyers are actually coming in. Target the lead ship, please. We are getting further away from these guys. Just not far enough yet. Okay, they have officially stopped shooting at us. We are 35 kilometers away from them with our torpedo boats. Torpedo boats have a 25.6 kilometer range. Yo, Christopher with a K coming in with a 13-month re-up on his membership. Thank you so much. You know what? Target this guy, actually. I feel like rather than targeting the front guy... Actually, this guy's much closer. Oh, yep. Just go ahead and smoke up. These guys are almost out of ammo. That's a strategy. They still have a lot of secondaries, though, so we don't want to push the issue. Okay, torpedoes are, in fact, in the water. At least from one of our DDs. Go ahead and detach you. You retreat. What the hell? Aggressive, motherfucker! Launch those torps before you go down. Well, there goes Hasu. That's why I don't understand why my guys are so hesitant to launch their torpedoes. The enemy never fucking is. The enemy will launch their torpedoes every goddamn time. But my guys always seem to, like, take their sweet-ass time deciding whether they want to launch them or not. No matter what the range is. But at least we've successfully managed to get these guys away from them. No idea where our torpedoes are. We did launch torpedoes in the direction of these guys. No idea why we can't retreat. There we go. That's another defeat for us technically, but they lost more men than we did. We did some serious damage to one of their battleships. It is unfortunate that we did save the Nishi. She survives, but we did lose the Hasu because he just refused to launch his torpedoes.